So, you're a coach or you're a healer, and have you ever heard this statement? You need to get your messaging right. Well, if you ever have heard that, or you're a coach or a healer and you're like, I do not know how to fix my message, well then this video is for you.
Yeah. We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the Marketing Shaman, and I help coaches and healers create and generate their first or their next 10K paydays, where they go out there and generate $10,000 for their coaching or their healing business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about something, right, that not a lot of people like to talk about. And that's creating a powerful message in your coaching or your healing business that is going to be so powerful that people are going to know who you are, what you do, and specifically, very, very quickly, if they are going to want to get your help. We're going to be talking about building out your specific hook message today, how quickly you can do it. And my goal is that by the end of this video, you are going to have a hook message that is going to capture a lot of eyeballs and start helping you make a lot more money as a coach or a healer. Without any further ado, let's head in to this training. All right, so the way we want to start out this video with is answering the question, right? What is a marketing, right, message? Okay, so what is a marketing message? Ultimately, we want to make sure we answer this question so that we can really identify and break down what messaging is, so that we can go out there and put together a great marketing message that is going to help people see us as a coach and understand specifically what it is that we can do to help them in that moment or with that problem that they have in their life. So if we really want to break down what a marketing message is, just break down these two words and then tie them together. So marketing is going to be a way that you're going to move people from where they are to where they want to, talk to people or help get them to start moving from where they are to where they want to get to, the goal, right? And making a decision, right, on the big idea that's being presented to them inside that marketing. The message on this case is then going to be, right, simply communication and how you communicate, right, this, which is the big idea, right, to, right, you put these two and two together, to people who need help, right, your specific help with the problem, right, that your marketing message is specifically talking about. So what is a marketing message and why is it so important? Well, the marketing message is going to be so important because it's the way that we communicate to people, specifically who we are, what it is that we do, and how it is that they can start getting our help. If we don't have a specific marketing message in place and we're just telling people that we can help them, they're not really going to have an idea about what we can help them with, how quick we can help them with, and being able to 100% understand specifically why we are better than the next guy or why we are better than if they hire us and if they don't hire us. And without that communication, we're not going to have a lot of trust. And without that trust, it's going to be very, very difficult to go out there and sign up a lot of people who trust us. So a marketing message is very, very important because it's really going to be tied to that trust factor and being able to communicate properly to gain the trust to the clients that we hope to sign up for our coaching or our healing business very, very soon. All right, so we talked about the specific importance of your marketing message, what it is. We broke it down, right? We talked about people that need your help. So they need your help because they specifically, right, have a goal or a target that they want to get to, right? So if you look at it from over here, right, you're the coach or you're the guide, right? Coaches are guides. People start, the starting point to starting working with you to getting to the goal or desire might be here. And then, ultimately the goal's up here, right? There's a line, there's milestones that you're walking people through with your system, your program, whatever it might be to get to that goal. And you're playing as the guide to help them walk and get to the ultimate goal within a specific time frame that you promise to give them within your coaching offer. So ultimately, right, since you're playing the guide, what we want to make sure that we understand is that there's actually two desires that our clients are going to be chasing after. And specifically within the marketing message that we talked about up here, we want to be talking about those, we want to be talking to one of those specific desires when we are talking and communicating to people about wanting to work with us, right? So again, if you look at the goal or the target that we're helping people get to as coaches, right, this is that goal or target is going to play as one of those specific desires, and that's called our surface desire. Okay, our surface desire, again, is going to be on the surface, but ultimately it's going to be the thing that's going to open the pathway to getting the bigger thing. And the bigger thing, which is what the surface desire helps people get to, is classified as our core desire. Now your core desire is typically going to be tied to, right, is typically going to be tied to the main thing that's going to be giving them fulfillment. We find that a lot of core desires are tied to freedom in some way. But usually what it is that is tied to the 3 core markets of a coach or a healer is going to be tied to what we classify as a surface desire. This is what's going to be tied to health, wealth, or relationships, one of the 3 core markets that coaches or healers work in, right? So ultimately, we're going to be helping people in regards to getting closer to pleasure or farther away from pain in regards to health, wealth, or relationships. And ultimately, what we want to make sure that we are doing is that we are constantly talking, right? Whatever, if it's health, wealth, or relationships, whatever it is, we're constantly building marketing messages that are communicating, right, toward this, the surface desire. So whatever it is, health, wealth, or relationships, whatever it is inside of health, wealth, or relationships, you getting them closer to pleasure or farther away from pain, that's what we communicate our marketing message toward. So now that we understand specifically what a marketing message is and specifically the 2 different desires, and we understand what we're talking at, what we're talking toward, now we're wanting to connect the pieces inside of our marketing messages with the people that we're wanting to talk to, the problems that they have, and the solution that we can put together. And that is what we're going to be talking about here in the next segment. Before I go over the exact formula that you can use to put together your hook message so that you can use your hook message everywhere on social media and when you meet people offline, off social media as well, so that you can let people know who it is that you are, what it is that you do, and how it is that you can help them, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing coaches and healers how they can go out there and make more money each and every month with a profitable presentation. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. Before I go into the exact hook message formula that we use here over at Life Coach Launch and that we teach our coaches to use, that's going to help you get more eyeballs on you and ultimately help you sign up a lot more clients, I really want to make this point because this is very important. We talked about the surface desire that we're talking to and specifically helping a lot of people get to, right, closer to or farther away from, whatever that is, right, or the solution is that you're providing. One of the biggest things that I really make a point to talk with a lot of our coaches and the coaches that we work with around, right, is the fact that this surface desire or the solution that they're providing is measurable in some way. You hear me talk about what it is that we help our coaches with, over at Life Coach Launch, and that is helping them not only build a perfect profitable presentation, but we also help them use that in 30 days or less to make more money. And every single program or package that we have, we tie it back to this surface desire with a time limit. There is a measurable goal. We are not just promising them that we're going to help them with something. That's what consultants do. As a coach, we're promising them we're going to help them and usually help them get there faster when they work with us, work with our model, get our package, whatever it might be. So what we want to make sure that we identify specifically in our messaging is that measurement piece so that people know not only what it is that they're going to get, but they also know the speed and the velocity at which this thing that they're going to get from you, right, is going to help them get past the problem that they have. All right, so now that we know specifically what's in the message, we know specifically the types of things that we want to make sure that we're communicating with people, let's talk specifically around the main message, the first message that we work with people on, which is called your hook message. Now this is going to be a hook message or a message that you can use on your profile funnels, you can use on social media, you can use when you first meet with people, you can use in your DMs, you can use this everywhere. It's powerful. But what this message is for is an instant communication or an initial communication of who you are, what you do, and specifically how you help people, right? So you can go see an example of this message on my personal profile on Facebook. If we haven't connected on Facebook, you can go check me out there. So personal profile, so it's just under Sid Clevenger, and you can go onto Facebook, find me, and then underneath in my description, you'll see our hook message. This is one of the places we use it, which helps us build a lot of traffic and find a lot of people who need our help. So ultimately, right, this message starts with helping, right? So you can do it with helping or I help. I use the word helping. And then this first blank here is going to be the group of people or the niche. Right? So if you watch some of my other videos, you might notice that I don't believe that you pick a niche. I believe that a niche picks you. You pick a solution, and then what that solution is falls into niches that are out there. You just got to identify the niche that you're in and the groups of people that need your help with that solution. It's kind of interesting. You start with a solution and then you backdoor the niche, right? I think a lot of people start with a niche without having a solution, and then it's kind of like murky because they don't really know, like, well, what is it that I do? And then they want to pick a niche before they even know like what it is that they do, and that can make it very difficult. They're just like, yeah, they can just make it very difficult. So anyway, you're helping niche, right? So if you look at mine, it'll say like helping coaches and healers, the group of people that you're wanting to help, right? Now here, obviously, this just depends on the verb, adjective, whichever one that it is, but this just depends, right, on the word. So I put create. You hear me say, you know, I help coaches and healers create and generate their first or their next 10K payday, right? So ultimately, like, but you can use create, have, build, you know, like get. There's, you know, any one of those, whatever fits there for you. Like, don't make this any harder than it needs to be. It just needs to make sense English-wise, right? But anyway, get a, and then this is what the big promise is. So this here is going to be the big promise that we talked about, okay? So that big promise is going to be talking about, you know, the 10K payday. What are you helping them get to or away from? Are you helping them get to a first date after getting from a divorce? Or feeling confident and stepping into getting their first date? Are you helping them make more money? Are you helping them save more money? Are you helping them not lose money, you know, in a great recession, you know, in this great, in this great recession, whatever it might be. But like, what are you helping them do? And what's that big like promise that you're making them? And then it's going to be big promise in, and then this is time frame, right? So it's going to be time frame. So like you hear me say, I help you do this, right? Help coaches and healers create a 10K payday in 30 days or less, right? So like I'm saying this, in 30 days or less. You can swap these two, right, if you want. You could say with, but like I like doing it like this, in 30 days or less. And then with, what is, right, the thing you're doing it with. With me, it's a profitable presentation. That's the one thing, the solution, right? So this is with, right, your big solution. But the big thing here is the main, the solution or vehicle, right? Vehicle-based solution that your offer, your package could not live without, right? That is going to help them get to that goal in that time frame. So ultimately, right, you could just fill out these blanks here, helping niche, create, have, build, etc. What's the big promise that you have in time frame with solution or vehicle? You then are going to have your hook message. You're going to be able to use this hook message, and one of the things you're going to recognize is that when you use this hook message, a lot of people are now going to recognize, give you eyeballs, and you're going to start seeing a lot more people walk towards you online and offline, right, and asking you questions about how they can get your help. Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to make more money? Well, I just got done, right, with what I classify as my perfect profitable presentation pack. And what my perfect profitable presentation pack is it's going to show you how you can put together a perfect profitable presentation, right, in under 1 day, so you can go out there in the next 30 days and make more money with it. It's absolutely free, and specifically, right, what we use inside of our marketing messages to talk to people about and invite people to so that they can start getting our help. You can start using your perfect profitable presentation here right after you get started building, right after you build it here in just 1 day, right, to start using it to make money for your coaching or your healing business. Again, like I said, it's absolutely free. You can grab it down here in the description of this video right now. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. Go out there and make a choice to win today. Why? Because I choose to win, and I hope you do as well, by not only subscribing to this channel, but by going down there, right, and grabbing your free Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack right now. We'll see you in the next video.